Alright, this morning I want to talk about getting a life. So just get a life, bro. And let me just dive deeper into that. And I mean, like, hobbies, have something to do. Don't just be the self-improvement guy that sits in his room and then watches YouTube videos on self-improvement, never really goes outside except for the gym, but when he has the gym, his headphones on and you're like antisocial and all this stuff. It's like, dude, come on. Come on. That's not what self-improvement is. That's just, and maybe, okay, maybe you're on like a monk mode, you're focusing really hard on the business, all right? Okay, sure, yeah. But if you're just trying to improve your life, what's the point, right? What's the point of only doing these things and not becoming social, not working on other hobbies? And that's that word right there, hobbies. That's the main point of today, because you need hobbies to be an interesting person, right? Because you see somebody that plays guitar, you're like, oh, dude, that's cool. Or you see somebody that knows how to, like, ski, or for example, or, like, parachute. Like, all these things, they're, like, random, but they're, like, cool, right? So why can't you be the person that just does a lot of cool stuff? Well, you can. You just need to put the time in. And I feel like self-improvement is not just like doing hyper-productive things that make your life better, like meditation, journaling, reading self-improvement books. Like, that's not all self-improvement is, right? Self-improvement can be hanging out with your friends, obviously, if you have a good friend group that isn't like drug addicts, or it could be like going and skateboarding with your friends. Oh, of course, yeah, good friends can, but you get the point, right? Just do things, right? It's like, it's not complex at all. And for me, I'm still in school. I'm gonna be a junior in August, but school has not started yet, so it's still a summer, and I don't have anything to do. So I'm just filling my day with hobbies, because if I don't have like an hour or 2 or 3 hours to do something, like, that can just be poured into something every day, or a couple things, right? That's also, but then I'm just not gonna be able to do my best. I'm gonna be getting distracted. I'm gonna be losing time. I'm gonna be wasting time, right? Because I don't know about anybody watching this, but for me, school makes my life a lot easier, because I've got this 8-hour block. So it's like, no matter what, that's gonna be there. And it's like, I can't do any stupid stuff during that, right? I mean, I'm sure I can, but I won't. So get some hobbies, maybe get a job, right? If you're in the summer, if you don't have a shot to do, just get a job. Because I was mowing the lawn yesterday, and I really thought, like, dude, having a physical labor job, just like mowing or like painting or spraying, like, for the city, that'd be so cool. But of course, I'm moving, so I can't get a job. But now that I'm 16, I should be able to get a job once I move, which would be pretty awesome. So back to the point. Just have something. Just have something. It can be surfing, it can be playing guitar, it can be playing piano. I think a musician type thing, like with an instrument, is super cool, because it's just fun, right? It's cool. It sounds it sounds good, or at least it should. So yeah, that is it for this morning, because I gotta be going choppy quick, because I gotta leave at 5:30 and it is 5:17. So yeah, I'll see you. Peace. Well, I'll see you later today. Yep, peace. All right, so it is 12:30. I know, the hair, I took a nap right after showering, rookie mistake, whatever. So I wanted to talk about doing the chosen discomfort, like getting good at the chosen discomfort so that you can handle the unchosen discomfort. And I came up with that this morning, and I can't stop repeating it to myself, right? Because there's always going to be discomfort, and it's not always chosen. Sorry, there's a fly just going around. But yeah, there's always going to be discomfort. You can't get rid of it. You never can. It's like the game of life. It's just never easy, all right? So you make it harder so that you're better at when it's hard, right? It kind of doesn't make sense, but it's like doing the chosen discomfort levels up your stat, like in a video game. You get a higher level, like sword. We'll call it a sword. You get more damage on the sword. And then the enemy is like an ogre or something, and it's the discomfort, right? If you practice and you like level up your sword against the smaller ogres, then you're going to be able to take on the bigger ogres, even if you didn't want to, right? Because that's how it works. I know I had to pull out the video game explanation, but you practice with chosen discomfort. You get good at it, because what is chosen discomfort and what is not chosen discomfort, all right? So chosen discomfort is choosing to do something hard even though you don't have to, right? Like a cold shower, hitting a workout, all these things, right? What is unchosen comfort? Unchosen discomfort, I mean, is breaking your leg. It's having your parents, and it's basically like a tragedy. It can be very minute, or it can be huge, like your parents dying in a car accident. Or it can be something as small as just stubbing your toe, right? There's a big range. So the better you get at chosen discomfort, the easier unchosen discomfort is, all right? Pretty simple, right? You should be getting it by now. So get really good at the chosen discomfort. And how can you do that? You kind of just don't stop, all right? Just do hard stuff all the time, right? I wake up, first thing I do, I go shower. Do you think I ever want to do that? No. But again, you just get good at it so that you can handle the unchosen discomfort. Because the unchosen discomfort is the stuff that messes with your life if you don't know how to deal with it, right? Because, for example, my parents, we had this problem with this thing. I'm not going to go into it because it's a little weird. But yeah, we have this whole problem. And they aren't good at handling it, right? Because they don't do chosen discomforts ever. They basically live in comfort. And I'm not shaming them. I'm not saying they're terrible parents or whatever, obviously. But, everybody lives in comfort nowadays. So getting good at chosen discomfort makes unchosen discomfort, like problems that happen to you that you can't choose. And they are harder. Unchosen discomfort is a lot harder. All right, it's like rationally, like the ratio, it's harder. All right, but the more you do chosen discomforts, the better you are at unchosen discomforts. And unchosen discomforts, again, they are harder. They're never going to be easy because you can't just stop. You can't not do it because you didn't choose it. It just happened to you, right? It was just something that happened that you can't do anything about. Cold shower, you can turn the water off, right? But no. Unchosen discomfort gets easier when you live a life of chosen discomfort. So hopefully you've got something out of this little section. I mean, I've been talking for 4 minutes, which is a lot longer than these afternoon sessions usually are. But yeah, talk to me for free in the link below, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 69 of 75 Hard. Peace.